but I believe that
No.
I think that Philly got it, man. You know, but I haven't really watched Miami that much like I wanted to, but I studied Philadelphia because I have to fight them and stuff like that. But I believe that it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight no matter what. Miami have Cuba on it. It's basically Cuba, and they are like a little bit. I did watch Miami. They're legit.
A lot of people on that Miami roster. Philly, as we talked about, homegrown, but we talked about these coaches, Kane and Caicedo. They bring a lot to the table. Austin, what would be the best strategy here? I mean, you can mix it up in TCL. You can roll the dice when you need it, and Miami does that a lot.
Yeah.
But consistency round by round is so key.
Miami has a lot of power too, and they're good for knocking people down. The best strategy I would say is let those hands go, because in the numbers game, one of them got to land. 100%. Philly has better boxing skills. I think Miami has better power.
Well, look, knockdowns and knockouts do ultimately decide. When Miami is able to deliver, they have been averaging a victory of 8.5 points. So let's look at the TCL concept to see how important those points can be in the swings of momentum. You'll see 24 one-round bouts this evening, 3 minutes apiece, action-packed rounds, and it's one after another. And some fighters you will see a second time in the money rounds, the final 8 rounds to close it out. 24 in all across 6 weight divisions for the males, 2 for the females. We open with the launch rounds, then are your middle rounds, 9 through 16, and then you see the important strategy come out and who you send out there a second time in those money rounds. And scoring is the difference here. Look, you win a round, that's 10-9 scoring. You get a knockdown, it's 10-8. You get 2 knockdowns or a stoppage, that is 10-7. And a knockdown on each side will go to the judge's decision. And if you're new here on TCL, the women will box 3-minute rounds, just like they did in that all-star format. Hey, Coach Mack, that is what makes TCL so fun, and I know you know this as a coach, it could give you a headache, is you could be building a lead and then you get a 10-7, and what happens next?
Man, that's what makes this league so special, because every round is a championship round. You don't know what is going to happen, because you could be the front leader, the front header, and then next thing you know, somebody come in and get dropped, and then you down. So that's what makes this league so special. So you got to stay disciplined, you got to stay focused the whole time, no downtime, no dead time in this league.
That's right. Win every minute.
Every minute.
Every minute.
Every minute matters, sometimes every punch. But let's take a look at the featured matchups in tonight's final championship Mega Brawl 2. These are the launch rounds between Philadelphia and Miami. You look at those heavyweights, Konja Nathan of the Philadelphia Smoke. He's got championship experience last year with New York. He'll be in there against Nestor Santana. You look at the middle rounds, a lot of veteran names up and down, but one thing to note from Philadelphia, 2 Miami fighters missed weight. That gives 2 points in the direction of Philly, so they start off with the lead. AC, you know, as a coach, that can be hard to overcome in this league.
Listen, let me tell you, this is why we are here, the Mega Brawl. All of us want to be, we're happy to be all-stars and coaches, but we want to be part of that Mega Brawl. Understanding that put your team behind already, that in the hole, when it's so closely contested, that's going to be super hard for Miami to overcome. But I believe the key to it is the female matchups, and we should see who's going to win with that one right there.
And Coach Mack, you know, you get this opportunity in the postseason to get the bonanza picks, and it's been key for Miami, specifically on the female side, adding Jenny Fuse, adding Samantha Ginnathan. How key is that, though, to make that right choice that you know that can plug into that lineup and make a difference?
Like Samantha and Bree, they are going to go neck to neck, and that's going to be the fight that I really want to see. That's going to be the fight that's going to be very special because they fought each other in the amateurs. So you don't know what's going to happen with that one. So in Miami, they have a couple of my fighters on the team, so the Dallas fighters, so it's going to be good stuff.
Speaking of those late season pickups, let's take a look at the 3 matchups that we are focusing on here. The first in the featherweight division, Victor Abreu of Miami against Rasheem Brown of Philadelphia and Austin Trout. Rasheem Brown has been one of the most consistent performers, 11-1. What do you like about this pairing?
Oh, I love this matchup. I think it's going to be a great matchup. Rasheem Brown's been, as you said, consistently winning, consistently dominating. He has 1 loss on his record, and he does not like that. He's not going to let it be 2. I love this matchup. I like Rasheed Brown to come out on top for this one.
And AC Victor Alvarado brings that consistency to Miami, but also the ability to turn it on when he needs to.
Listen, Miami has been winning in groups. So if they get on the roll, it's going to be hard to stop them. Understanding that if he can get this winning in the right direction, they're heading in the right point. They're coming out of a deficit, so they got to do something extravagant to make sure that they can overcome this adversity.
Well, look, we had looked at to get here, you need health, you need consistency, you also need camaraderie. Philly, well, they've been like a family, and one of their key contributors has been in the heavyweight division, and Jesse Hart, a former two-time title challenger in traditional boxing. He has called himself a leader on this team, and I got a chance to sit down with him to really talk about how close-knit that team is and why this victory means so much to all of them if they can get it.
Miami isn't getting just some of the smoke in Thursday's Mega Brawl 2. They're getting all the smoke from Philadelphia, and it's a family affair up here as we have welterweight Isaiah Johnson. So you left your brother, Nahir Albright, the lightweight, and the first cousin on this side, right?
Yeah.
Kadir Albright of the middleweight division. Gentlemen, great to be chatting with you. Just a little bit out from this Team Combat League championship against Miami. But one thing I've noticed about Philadelphia is it's felt like a family affair. In this case, it literally is. Can you speak to this, Isaiah? The chemistry between your team, it seems to be different when you compare to those in the TCL.
Like, we all did at home. We all touch each other in training. And it's great. It's our made us feeling. So, me and him on my brothers, like, my real actual blood, buddy, it's a different feeling. But we all push each other in train. And the brothers work hard, and we do the job now.
So now here, there's the camaraderie there, but is it fueled by competition? Do you look across at your brother and cousin and see what they're doing and be like, I got to one-off that?
They definitely boost me. I'm the oldest. So I'm like, all right, I got to set an example for my cousin